Wow, hello my people. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Your wish has always been my command. Thanks always. Well, meanwhile, this is another one. Alright, this is another one. Okay, on this one it says Obaseki ends curfew, vows 60% cabinet to youth. Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki has assured youth in the state of 60% representation in his new cabinet to resolve their grievances. He has also relaxed the 24 hours curfew imposed on the state. It will now begin from 4 p.m. and end at 6 a.m. Obaseki promised the youth more slots in his next cabinet on Thursday when he held an interactive meeting with youth groups at the Government House, Benin. He described the Edo protest as politically motivated following its hijack by agents allegedly determined to cause political instability in the state. Obaseki said, "I am worried about the level of criminality. Part of the fight we had in our first term was the issue of maintaining law and order and fighting criminality. Lots of these criminals hid under the cover of the godfathers who called them their infantry lions and tigers. You could see them in the last few days, the way they came out pouncing on people's private properties. The crisis in Edo is not the #EndSARS protest, but political because the government supports the #EndSARS protest just as we defeated them in the election. We will contain them with my #EndSARS people. We are going to arrest them and put them back to the zoo. Without law and order, there can't be economic growth because no investors will come here to invest." According to the government, his administration recognizes the role played by youth in his re-election. He therefore said that his administration had plans to reward the youth with 60% of appointment of youth under the age of 40 in his second tenure. He said his government had no problem with peaceful protest, adding, "I asked the police to give you protection, but the police authorities have a choice to either obey me or not. Our position as a government is to support the position of the #EndSARS protesters because their demand is legitimate," he said, and assured the youth that he was on their side. The Judicial Panel of Inquiry is the first step to go, and we have instructed that the number of members to be increased to 20 to accommodate other groups. The panel has 90 days and I urge you all to give evidence to the panel. We should be documented to enable us to implement its report. Our security arrangements in the country must reflect our federal system because I can't be a governor of a state and not be able to hire and fire my commissioner of police. But the #EndSARS has helped us start the process. The Public Works Volunteers is a version of our neighborhood watch in the state. We have 900 people being trained. 1,100 others will be trained after this set, and another 20% per ward will be hired to be in charge of public safety. As the governor, I will do everything within my power to have strong internal security because we need to protect ourselves," Obaseki said. The meeting was attended by leaders and representatives of over 30 youth organizations in Edo. A representative of the protesters, Abraham Oviawe, said their demands emanated from the pain Nigerians had suffered in the hands of security operatives over the years. He thanked the governor for constituting the panel to investigate the excesses of the disbanded Special Anti-Robbery Squad and urged him to ensure that the panel discharged its assignment creditably for Edo people. Oviawe urged the police to be civil in their dealings with members of the public while urging the police authorities to scrutinize the activities of the anti-cultism unit of the force. We urge your government to reconstitute the neighborhood watch and ensure the recruitment process is open and transparent in order to assist community policing in Edo, he said. Also, a representative of civil society organization in the state, Curtis Ogbebo, urged the government to arrest and prosecute those who shot and killed some protesters at King Square in Benin. A representative of the National Association of Nigeria Students, Stephen Imafiodun, said that 60% of victims of police brutality were students. All right, and that is that on this one. Well, it's a great one. This is a good news for the people of Edo State right now, and Nigerians have commented on this, and a lot of them are happy, and they are saying this is a good news. If every governor can emulate what Obaseki is about to do, Nigeria will be a better country. And then this person, namely Amicable, he said, may God give the governor the grace and power to fulfill his promise. The governor has spoken well, and this has eased the pressure in the heart of the Nigerian youth, most especially the Edolites, the Edo youth right now. Well, I must comment, this is very encouraging, and as it is, this is a lot to Nigerians right now, most especially the Nigerian youth. And as it is, one thing that really made me happy and really made me respect the governor of Edo State is where he said that the fight, the struggle, the protest the Nigerian youth have been protesting is a very good cause, and he is fully in support of that. And as it is, he is ready to make sure all the youth never regret whatsoever, whichever way they are protesting for a good cause, and the Nigerian society needs to support them because what they are protesting over is a very good thing. So if I may conclude in this aspect right now, I will say that we have good people in this country, meaning the federal government on its own side should have been able to attend to the needs of these people. And is with what Govt Obaseki has said so far, that is to show to us that it's doable. Is something that can be done, but because of selfish reasons, they don't want to answer the youth. You can imagine what he's saying now. He said he's going to put all the youth, the majority of them, in a position whereby they will be able to earn good living for themselves, and that is how it's supposed to be in a country like this. Well, that is why I respect him so much that he said the term godfatherism has ended. If there's no godfatherism, a lot of things will be done, but because of godfatherism, like what happened in Lagos State, you can imagine for a governor to be saying that the situation on ground has overpowered him. You can imagine which situation has overpowered you, if not that he is listening to Godfather. You are a governor, you are supposed to control the society, you are supposed to govern the people. That is why they made you a governor. That is why they voted you in. See, all these things are things that we are supposed to understand as an individual. It's no big deal. If you know you can't govern the country, you can't govern the state, then you resign. Let life continue. That is what we are saying. That wow, I want to give kudos to Govt Obaseki. He said another thing in his word. He said, what is the essence of me being a governor of a state and I will not be able to control my commissioner of police? You can imagine that is sending signal that there are some people who cannot even control what they are supposed to control because of godfatherism. They are not free. That is why most of them want to do right, but because of the godfatherism aspect, they will be reversing. That is why somebody can tell you that what happened is not in my power. I could not control it. Who does that in a country like this? Wow, it's uncalled for. Well, that is it, my people, on this one. Thank God for what has been going on in the country, and I know with time the country will be a better place to stay. All right, and that is it on this one. Meanwhile, let me have more takes from you on this one, and remember to subscribe for more updates. Thanks and God bless.